Far from telling people what they should not do, it seems to me that the American president and his allies should be telling people what they should do. I think China has a great role to play in bringing the Russian-Ukrainian conflict to a speedy end and offering Mr. Putin a way out. Because Mr. Putin surely had no intention of a prolonged conflict in Ukraine. It does nobody any good. So a solution that satisfies Mr. Putin's electoral plans would be a very good thing. Brokered by a friendly state, even better. That's the first thing I think we should take from this afternoon. And the second thing is that it's very interesting that communications routes are still clearly open between America and Russia, given that America informed Russia shortly before President Biden arrived in Ukraine that such a visit was planned and that he'd be going to Kyiv. So the Russian authorities knew exactly where he was and were primed. So it's an extraordinary exchange and an extraordinary admission in the world press, but one that I must say I find quietly satisfying to know that these communications are clearly ongoing. And all we need to do now is ramp up those communications and get a real sense of achievement out of the conversations between Mr. Putin, Mr. Biden, and Mr. Zelensky. Those are the people who need to be talking. But first of all, Mr. Putin needs to recognize that there needs to be a withdrawal and that he can't walk into somebody else's country and expect to retain it. It just isn't done. But there may be some negotiation. Let's see what happens next. And let's see what China can do positively. Giving weapons to an invading power, I think, would not be a positive move. Giving weapons to a country that is defending itself from attack, that's a different matter. But giving offensive weapons, given weapons that can attack another country, no. And that really must be the criterion on which we help Ukraine. Any weapons which could be used to attack Russia must be out of the question.